so good. Love programs.
Oh, it's the best program ever. Who wants to play sardines after this?
I know. Yeah.
Oh, such a good program.
Hey, Rusty, come join us.
Rusty.
Hey, Rusty.
Sit down.
How's the chicks?
Have some beans.
Yeah. Who wants to brag up with the beans? I do. Woo!
Hey guys, I don't want to be the bad guy here, but it is quite.
P.U. you guys. Mary! You want to clean this up with me?
Not really, but let's do it anyway. So we're going to be cleaning up this puke here, but we're going to be using a puke kit to do it. So here's what's in a puke kit.
This is what it looks like, first off, and you can find these commonly in your custodian's classes or behind the front desk. But check with your hall director and your housekeepers to make sure you know where you can locate one.
The kit contains rubber gloves to protect yourself against anything that might be in the puke. It also contains a scooper to be used to scoop up the vomit, some absorbent beads, which we'll talk about a little bit later, a couple different bags. The red one is for bloodborne pathogens waste, potential bloodborne pathogens waste. There's a paper towel and some wet nap towel things.
So let's get started, Mary.
Yeah, so let's put on our gloves to protect ourselves. Okay. So cleaning up puke on tile is a little bit different than cleaning it up on a carpet. We'll go over carpet a little bit later, but for tile, we try to scoop up as much as possible into the little tray. You could open up the bag for me, please, Luke. Make sure that gets in there. Ugh.
The next step is to wipe the surface with this dry towel. Place that in the bag too.
If the puke is really liquidy, you can use these absorbent beads. What this is a dry chemical that makes the liquidy puke solidify, so it's easier to scoop up. So if there's a lot of water or other liquids in the vomit, it makes it solidify it easier to clean up. So do not use this on carpet, however. You can only use it on tile or hard surfaces. After you wipe everything up with the dry towel, we use the wet towel.
Make sure you use the towel for the floor and not for your hands.
If the puke happens to be on the wall, somebody threw up on the wall, always clean from top to bottom. Don't ever clean from top up. Check with your housekeeper before you use any other chemicals that are not in a puke kit. Always let your housekeeper know when you have cleaned up puke in case they want to go over and clean it themselves as well.
And continue to protect yourself. Make sure you take off your gloves correctly. So Mary will demonstrate that.
Grab one glove from the outside, pull it off, make sure it's inside out. Grab the other glove while using this first glove. Pull it off so So they're both inside out, and then also throw them in the garbage. Then there's also included a nice clean towelette that you can use on your own personal hands. Otherwise, you can also wash your hands with soap and water.
And remember, every puke stain is a little different, so you need to approach every situation with a little bit different materials and a smart brain.
To clean up puke on carpet, it's a little bit different, but you start kind of the same. Scoop all the puke you can into the little awkward shovel thing. As much of it in as possible so you don't scoop it up into the vacuum cleaner. So you throw this away. And then when you're using the mini carpet extractor, make sure you put hot water in the bottom to rinse the puke with. Okay, so then you turn it on. And you spray hot water to the nozzle right here. Turn it off, and then this will still be wet, so make sure that that's still moist because that's what keeps it easy for the housekeepers to clean up. Then you put a product called Consume on that. We'll show you that a little later. Cover it up. Make sure that you tape it off. Let people know that there's puke here, and make sure you tell your housekeeper, leave them a note so they know how to clean it up on Monday morning.